We begin today with the story of Ambarisha. Again, it looks like a lot of good kings lived in those days successively. We have a very righteous king, very devoted to God, and therefore ruling his country with dharma. Dharma, remember? All the time, not looking at his own personal gains ever, but only for the good of the country. He and his wife would maintain upavas. I purposely do not use the word fasting. Fasting suggests pain to me. I don't know about you. How do you, isn't it so? The word fasting looks as if we are torturing ourselves by not eating. Whereas the word upavas, meaning living close to. Upa means near, vas means to live. Live near to what? To food. To the divine. All the time thinking of the divine. Now, what is the difference? The difference is this. Let us take an example. What is it that engrosses your interest maximum in your life? Some game or dance or what is it? Other than food, let's come to food later. Other than food, what is it that engrosses, which activity engrosses people generally? Here, tell me.
Facebook.
Baseball?
Facebook.
Facebook. Now it is Facebook. What about soccer or baseball or something?
Music.
Huh?
Music.
Music. Now I am talking about which you are so crazy about that when you are engrossed in that activity, you forget food and drink and sleep. Even the first love affair. Anything that engrosses you so much that you are not at all thinking, it could be even a project that you are very interested in, you are working in the office, right? At that time if somebody says, hey, come on, let's go and have lunch, hey, come on, wait, don't even disturb me. Something, right? Or a game. In India it is cricket. When it's cricket happening, then that's it. People forget food and drink and sleep. But now, since I'm in America, I can't take that example. You won't be fully with it. You get what I'm saying? Here also it is like that. But again, it's only Indians. So here I have a very mixed group. So I need to take an example that each one of you will have. Are you hearing what I'm saying here? So interested in that you do not think of food. That is, you are doing upavas with the TV or the game or the music, as Om said. Whatever you are engrossed in, you are doing upavas. Got it? You are not forcibly avoiding food and starving yourself for some purpose, but you are so much involved with God and singing His praises. Like if you think, now the past few days, those of you who have been hearing the Bhagavatam, isn't it like that? Tell me. You didn't think of bathroom, you didn't think of drinking water, you didn't think of anything. You were so engrossed with this. Yes? Right? If I continued for another couple of hours, it would be the same state. Yes or no? Raise your hands. Not because I'm saying it, because the story is like that. It is so engrossing that you are caught with it. You are doing upavas. Clear? So, these two, Ambarisha and his wife, every Ekadashi means the 11th day of the moon. Both the waxing moon and the waning moon. Every 15 days you will get that, right? You will get the 11th day. Now that day, why it is the 11th day? You have to sit again and do research. There is a lot of stuff on that. You can go Google and get it. And Ekadashi, that is the day which is very, very useful for us to do the upavas. Okay, in many ways. We are going to see the one of the main reasons why it is good to do the upavas on that day. They were very staunch. They would not drink water also, both husband and wife, the king and the queen, till the next day morning, 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, when the priest will say, you can break your fast. There will be a time period which will be told to them. At that time only they will break the fast. So one such day, that is the second day, the 12th day, 11th day they kept their fast. Nothing happened. Everything was okay. 12th day, when they were about to break the fast, one of the very famous rishis, a great sage called Durvasa, known for his very short temper, came there and told him, look, oh, you also are breaking your fast. I am also planning to break my fast. We'll do it together. But let me go to the river, bathe with my disciples. He has a lot of disciples, a very popular guru he was. So he had about 1,000 disciples accompanying him wherever he went. So he went, he said, I'll go have a dip in the river, bathe and come back. So you hold it till then. The king said, sure, please. I am very honored to have you, sir. Please join me. So the rishi went to the river, and when he went to the river, he got caught up with his meditation, etc. He did all the pranayamas, vinoma, viloma and all that, and he forgot time. So he was a little late. Now, it's very important that you break the fast at that particular time that the priest tells you to. So the Raja, the king, waited and he didn't come. So when the time was going to be over, he quickly took some water. He didn't eat anything. He just took some water in his hand and he sipped it. That's all he did, just to make a token breaking of the fast. Understood? Now the rishi walked in just at that moment. He saw him breaking the fast. How you broke the fast before? You didn't wait for me long? And he said, I'll curse you or something. He gave a curse to him. And by the way, all these things you must understand. Certain people do some things not because they are angry, but because they want the world to know something out of this. But the king did not get upset. He said, I'm really sorry, sir, but the time was getting over. That's why I broke the fast. But the rishi was not listening. He said, catch this curse. And the rishi, when he completed the curse, the Narayana's wheel, you know that wheel he has? The chakra we call it. It's by the way called Sudarshan chakra. Okay. So that wheel was always near this king, Ambarisha. Why? Because he was so devoted to Narayana, the wheel left Narayana and it was protecting Ambarisha. Because this rishi cursed the king, the wheel didn't wait for any instruction. It got angry and went straight for the neck of the rishi. And the rishi ran for his dear life. So he ran straight to Brahma, the creator. Hey, you created that Ambarisha. He sent the wheel after me. Save me. And Brahma says, sorry, I have no power over the wheel. You have to go somewhere else. So he goes to Shiva. And Shiva also says, I don't know anything about this wheel. I didn't even know it had shifted from Narayana to Ambarisha. You're giving me news. I am totally Facebooked out. So you better go to the owner of the original owner of this wheel, who is Narayana. So Durvasa now flew to Narayana. Narayana, save me. Your wheel is chasing me. It's going to kill me. And Narayana said, I'm so sorry. Long ago this wheel has left me and changed parties. It has gone to Ambarisha. I have no power over it anymore. You have to go to Ambarisha itself. So the rishi comes running back to Ambarisha, falls at his feet, and as soon as he says, so sorry, king, the wheel quietly goes and settles down behind. He is saved. Durvasa is saved. The whole drama Durvasa did just to teach the people in the world that even a rishi cannot touch you. No enemy can harm you if you maintain the upavas during Ekadashi. and it is a fact.